Hi, hi. You think I'm a raccoon? I'm not a raccoon. I'm a normal human. I just have cat ears a lot of the time. Cause like this model is supposed to be like Leo, the lion, you know. So yeah, they're kitty cat ears. Hi hi. Hi Carney. Hi JQ. JQ, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you, thank you. That's crazy. It's crazy. We're so old. We're so old, JQ. We're such old streamers. Streamers. Streamers who stream. But yeah. Hi hi. How is everybody? Is everyone having a nice Tuesday? Well, I guess it's Monday for most of you. For some of you who are not, then you know my time zone. It would be Monday and not Tuesday. Yeah, one's up closest to the redeem. Yes, yes. So although the overall counter didn't go up, I am counting like the resubs as separate. So like it is 42 subs that we've hit on the thing. Like the streamathon. Yes, yes. So it's 42 on the streamathon. Yes, yes. I will update after the streamathon, like after the stream. We live in the past. It's not Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Two. 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 I'm just gonna keep saying two. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, I am one entire year older. I am. I am one entire year older. It's mercredi? Non, c'est pas mercredi. Mercredi is Wednesday. Tuesday is maybe no. That Tuesday, Mardi Gras. Mardi. Mardi. So Monday, lundi. Tuesday, mardi. Wednesday, mercredi. Thursday, jeudi. Friday, vendredi. Saturday, samedi. And Sunday, dimanche. If I remember correctly. Which is why, like, Mardi Gras is like Fat Tuesday. Anyway. Yeah. Big God. Nous pouvions. Never. No. No. I'm too tired. I'm too tired to fully speak French. But yeah, this is gonna be a little streamy poo. We were gonna do this yesterday, but I slept in. And so today I set an alarm. Yeah. Hmm? When's the shrine day? Do you mean the frog shrine? The frog temple, Carney? Or do you mean a particular shrine day? Because if it's the frog temple, I went on Thursday. Yeah, I went to the frog temple on Thursday in Fukuoka. It was very fun. It was very cute. I got a lot of froggy things. I have so much froggy stuff. And for my birthday, someone bought me a Minecraft frog stuffy. So I now have a Minecraft frog. It's very cute. It's very comfy. Fukuoka. It was so fun. I had yummy food. So yummy. So yummy. Mhm. Yeah, kairu. Although, so, mm, in Japanese, like, you can say kairu meaning going home, kairu meaning frog, and like kairu has a lot of meanings, just singularly. But one of the ways of saying frog temple is kairu dera. Kairu dera. Kairu dera. Mhm. Mhm. Everything means like five things. Yeah, well, I think it's because kanjis usually have two ways of being read, right? And so that's at least two meanings to every kanji word, right? Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it makes it hard to learn Japanese, you know? So many meanings to one word. So many. So many. Mm-hmm. Makes Japanese very intimidating. But I think it's really worth it, you know, if you're gonna go to Japan, because people really appreciate it when you can speak some Japanese. They do. hmm If at the very least it makes people smile sometimes, you know. hmm I'll stick to Jap English. That works, honey. I mean, a lot of words that are used commonly, like in restaurants and stuff, are based off of English words. So it's like an English term, but shortened so that it's easier to say and more convenient. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thinking. Another way, oh, jeez. I'll add des to every food. I don't know, Carney. If you're gonna say something in English, it'll be easier for them to understand you, hopefully. Sorry. Adjusting grab my water. If you say it in English without the des, uh, onegaishimasu. Because, mm, at the very least, the students who have gone through the education system, like within like the past so and so years all have had English classes. And so they do know like quite a bit of English. They might not remember it all the time, and like they might struggle with some words particularly, but they can understand sometimes what you're saying. You just have to say it slowly, clearly. Um and when it comes to menu food type items, it can help if you point out the item on the menu if it's like a physical menu, and then they'll read what you're pointing at, and you're good. You're Gucci. Of course, that's not always possible. For example, at the convenience store, but like a lot of stuff like has some English in it, right? Like fami chiki chicken. It's like it's fried chicken. It's Family Mart chicken. Fami chiki. And then they have sometimes fami chiki aka, which is spicy, red for spicy. And then they have crispy. And I haven't figured out what they call crispy yet, because they just know what I mean when I say crispy. So I don't know what it's called. But no. In some shops, you don't even have to order directly. You pay via a kind of like a vending machine, where you put in the money, you put in your order, it gives you a ticket, you give the ticket to the people working in the shop, and they make the food for you. So, yeah, so there are different ways that different shops operate. Yeah. And then, yes, there are food vending machines too. There's so many. It's so convenient. I see those solo eating places. Yeah, but some of them aren't. How do I explain this? So some places, like if they specialize in food that is commonly eaten like at lunch, or yeah, some ramen places do it. If yeah, so I guess they are places that are intended where you can eat solo, but I'm not talking about the separated ones. Yeah, most are like family restaurants, huh? Kinda. Kinda. So like by my work, there's a really yummy Vietnamese sandwich shop where you can buy really yummy sandwiches. And at that place, you can pick which sandwich you want. If you want any drinks through like that vending machine type thing, you get a ticket, you give it to the staff, they make your sandwich. And like, yeah, a lot of the time people do go there. Yeah, bad meat. So they go for lunch. And so yeah, a lot of the time they are single. They only have like one long table, so you can take out or eat in. But if you eat in, you'll just be at one long table with everybody else. Yeah. And then I think for the ramen shops that do it, it's probably just more convenient, maybe. And because there's not a lot of space in the seating area, it would probably be pretty difficult to have someone run back and forth taking orders. So it could also just be a space thing. Cause yeah, there's not a lot of space in some places. But they still have yummy food. Like sitting at a bar, kind of. Yeah. Yeah. The sandwich shop is like normal chair, short type table. So it's not as high as a bar, maybe, but like it's the same type of seating. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It sounds like fun. It is. It is. It's nice, and it's cool because you get to see what types of food other people eat. You know, because not everybody just eats like the banh mi. You know, banh mi. Mm-mm. But like going to another country and not knowing the language can be pretty difficult. Yeah. Have you tried that in Montreal? So I think the big difference. So in Quebec, there's been a lot of push recently for more things to only be available in French because there is a view that having it in English and French uh, degrades the French culture of Quebec. So in Quebec, it is definitely going to be helpful if you speak French. Um, I've never been to Montreal, but most of the people I know who live in Montreal or who have lived in Montreal speak English and French. So I imagine that is quite helpful to learn French. It's also important to note that Quebec French is not the same as like France French. Quebecois French is slightly different. There are some words that change. Um, and like it's a bit hard to explain. But yeah, basically what you have to know is that they're different. So if you study France French, you will be able to understand in theory what's going on in Montreal. But if you say certain words, they don't translate into Quebecois French. They mean something different. Same thing like vice versa. I did learn how to cuss. That's about it. Wow, okay, okay. I mean, that works. Mhm. I don't know. I mean, I think that like Canadians do like cuss quite a bit in normal language, but I don't know how helpful only knowing how to cuss in French would be. I don't know. Yeah. But that is another difference. Some of the cuss words in Quebecois French are different from what they use to cuss in France French. Mm-hmm. True, true. Hmm. But in Japan, like a lot of the stuff, like signage and stuff, you can find in English and Japanese. And so they're very open to the idea that having communication in as many languages as possible just makes the communication clear. It doesn't degrade their culture. So you'll be able to find more stuff, at least in Tokyo, in English. I found that there was a lot of stuff in Osaka that also had the same, and in Fukuoka. So the places I've traveled to, I was able to get around with English. Sorry. My voice is a bit off right now. One sec. Okay, I'm back. Ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, the very friendly stereotype. So, like cultural exchange? What do you mean? So, when I say a lot of things are available in Japan in English, I mean, like on food, there will be the name in Japanese and the name in English. Of having more languages? No. So, I mean, like on food packaging, on signs, on anything like where you would have to be able to read Japanese usually. A lot of the time, in the bigger city centers, there will also be English. Also for menus, but be careful with the English menu because sometimes they charge you more at restaurants. If you need to use the English menu, so it sometimes is better to Google Translate the Japanese menu with your phone. Yeah, that's what I mean by having it more available. Yes. But there are a lot of different opportunities for cultural exchanges here too. They have a lot of language programs, a lot of like kind of like cafes where you can do language exchange type things. They have a lot of activities where you can learn different Japanese crafts. Um, they even have like summer camps where people can go and learn about other cultures. And then they have like so I only know of like one of these, but like they bought like one of the old closed down schools and they run like a program where foreigners can try being a Japanese school student for a day. And so you get like the uniform. Oh my gosh, my voice is so rough right now. Okay. You get the uniform. You get to practice calligraphy. You get to do gym time. So you get to try all these kinds of things. Yeah, so that's kind of also like a way that you can do cultural exchange here. Yeah. Cocoon of safety. The ultra important cocoon of the safety. Yes. I've also noticed that at like different exhibits for museums and stuff in the bigger city centers, they will also have the audio guided tours for the exhibit available in multiple languages, which usually include English as well, which is pretty cool. Maybe one day I'll go to a convention. The convention culture here is pretty intense, I think. Well, bear in mind I live in Tokyo, so the ones I'm talking about are pretty big. But, like if you're talking about like comic, comic, I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong. Yeah, it's pretty big. I've only seen like videos of people going, but it seems pretty cool. Comic Con. Ah, okay. Uh, yeah, it seems cool. I think it's really interesting that like the culture of asking people to take pictures or like having pre-set up places to take pictures of cosplayers is like really strong because it's like kind of it's also kind of an issue, you know, when people take pictures of people without asking, you know. So the fact that they have like pre-set up places for like a lot of people is really cool. uh yeah, So you'd be able to see a lot of really cool cosplays. You'd be able to enjoy the con. I don't know if the tickets are lottery system or not. A lot of big events use lottery systems here, but I don't know if that's one of them. Yeah. Yeah, all of the cosplayers definitely getting a couple photo albums. Yeah. Yeah. And I imagine that they have like a list of who's going to be at each event somewhere online. Vi does not have a photo album. No, no. I have done 0 cosplays. 0 cosplays. Not because I wouldn't be interested. It's just like, it takes time. It takes a lot of time to put together cosplays, you know? And I'm busy with work. Tired from work is more accurate. But someday. I used to really want to cosplay Navia from Genshin Impact when I still played, but I don't play anymore. Yeah, so I would have to find a different person to cosplay. Yes. Oh, my computer is doing something strange. Huh? Oh yeah, what did you watch? Like anime when you started? What do you mean? So Navia is from Genshin Impact. So like the game? I've watched a lot of different animes, Carney. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I've watched a lot of different ones. Because it took me a while to figure out like what types I liked, you know? Yeah. So I think, let me check. I think one of the series I liked was called Shiro Bako. It's about a anime studio producing an anime. It's really cute. So I liked that one. Hmm? Oh, you're looking for genre? I like comedy, uh, mainly comedy sometimes, with a little bit of romance in there, but mainly comedy, slice of life type stuff. Yeah, I like chill stuff. Rom-coms are good. Mhm. But I also like stuff that's like related to like working, you know, because I work. So yeah. Mhm. A lot of Yuri coming out this year too. Oh, interesting. Because I know that like there used to be a lot of complaints that there wasn't. a lot of Yuri. So it's interesting, you know? It's like changing. Mm-hmm. At least like cause I don't know. I don't watch a lot of anime anymore, but I do read like manga, manhwa, and like webtoon type shit. Yeah, so wawa, drinking the wawa to try and help my throat so that it doesn't crack again. Oh, yeah. Mhm. But yeah, we just chillin'. Carney. No, I do not. Oh, my voice is so rough today. What? Why are you like this? Why is my voice like that? More Wawa is the solution. Mm-hmm. More water is always the solution. Mm-hmm. Ooh, but yeah, I did update the list of the rewards for the streamathon, and I posted it in the Discord because people were being responsible and very adult, and I appreciated it. So I made the redeems closer, aside from the ones that need to be higher, or people would just do them, which is irresponsible. Should get some tea. Yeah, maybe when I go out later, I will grab some nice, yummy tea. Oh yeah, we need to gamble. No, Carney, you don't have to gamble. There is no gambling needed. Um. So yeah, basically, because Jaku resubscribed, you get the 42 Bouncy Frog redeem added. So I will add the Bouncy Frog redeem. Yes. The next one at 43 will be See Me in a Crown redeem. So I will have a crown. And then 44 is Bear redeem. There's this cute little bear onesie hoodie type thing that you can redeem for me to wear. And then 45 is animated emote light sticks. Yeah, light sticks. Mm-hmm. But she's Carney. You don't have to gamble. No. You can actually, if you do go to Tokyo, you could have fun with the claw machines. Excuse me. Yeah, light sticks for karaoke streams. Yeah. Because, Carney, the claw machines, depending on your skill level, is, kind of gambling. Because you are, paying and you might not win. You might not. You never know. But the claw machines are hard. yeah. Fair. mhm. I mean, you could also like go to like there's a bunch of karaoke places you can go to. You can do karaoke. I'll try to get a frog one just for you. That's so sweet. You don't have to, but that's so sweet. I do love frogs. They're so cute. They're so cute. And I will share in the Discord some of the photos from the frog temple. Yes. I mean, the closest thing to claw machines here would be at round 1. Yeah, so they also have round one in Tokyo. I'm not like I haven't actually played at the round one claw machines before, so I don't know their level of difficulty honestly. Uh so I am not an expert on that. But yeah. Ooh, Carney, if you want to gamble, you could also do gacha. Oh my god, Carney. Oh my god, around one has a okay, okay. I need to get the game card. Okay, okay. Yeah, gotcha. You find one with things that you like, and then you put the coin in, and then maybe you get the one you like, and maybe you get one you like less. So it is gambling, kind of. Gotcha, gotcha. I dare not enter. That's smart. That's smart, you know? I mean, I do play Horse Girl game. It is a I'm not talking about gacha games, Carney. I'm talking about like the gacha machines. Which is why I said you put the coin in and you get the one that you want, but sometimes you don't get the one that you want. Mm-hmm. It costs much less. Yeah, the balls. All the balls. Always the balls. All about the balls. Sheesh. Mm-hmm. I've done Minecraft gacha before, and I got myself a Enderman with a TNT. It was very cute. I've only seen artists use them at some conventions. Ah, yeah. Yeah, artists do use them at conventions too. Um, I don't know. I mean, they're super popular here. Like there are entire stores just dedicated to those machines. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Adjusting my sitting position. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why it's less popular. Because it's super popular here. Like not only for kids but like for adults too. Because we also have like machines similar in Canada where you put like a coin in, you turn the knob, and it gives you one of the prizes. So like usually they have them for candy machines or gumballs, but they used to also have like occasionally like little charms or toys in them, or like bouncy balls. So those used to be really popular, at least when I was a kid. And so it makes sense to me why gacha would be super popular here. Especially since like you're not really allowed to like gamble aside from the pachinko places. Because that technically the way they do it is so that it doesn't break the gambling laws. I would like to go on the bicycling tour too over there in Japan. The one that the one guy from Trash Taste does. It sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, so there are so many cool places to bicycle here. So many. And like, for bicycles, when you buy one, you get like an ownership of it because they have a lot of bicycle theft, right? Um so you have an ownership. So it's kind of like having a car. And you do have to get insurance too. I don't know how that works for tourists, but I know that when you buy one here, you have to get insurance for it. Because in accidents, it's treated similar to like a car accident wherein you have to exchange insurance information, you have to call the police type stuff. Yeah. It's not that bad though, Carney. Like, think about it. If someone hit you while you were walking and they were on a bike, you would want them to pay for your injuries, right? Bike insurance ensures that they have a way of doing that. Just like how if someone hits you with their car, they have to have car insurance so that they can pay for the injuries they've caused you. Right? And bike insurance, I'm pretty sure, also has things for when your bike gets stolen. So you buy a nice bike, you don't want to like have it stolen and then you can't get the nice bike back, you know? But I haven't actually looked at a bike insurance policy, but yeah. Mm-hmm. I know its intention is like because people bicycle on the sidewalk where people are walking, and so there's potential for bike on bike accident and pedestrian on bike accident. Well, yeah, a good bike is like $2,000. Yeah, exactly, right? And like your insurance isn't gonna cost you like the $2,000. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yes, you. I don't know. Once again, though, Carney, I don't know how it works when you're coming in as a tourist. But there are different places where you can rent out bikes. So there has to be ways that like they have a policy wherein the people who ride their bikes are covered, or you must have to waive it. I'm not sure. Ah, okay, yeah, I'd bring my own bike. Okay, okay. I don't know how that works. Sorry. Voice is cracking again. I generally don't know how bringing your own bike works, but I know that there is a lot of biking here, and there are a lot of really cool places you can bike to. And yeah, I think Sea Dog, right? Sea Dog VA does the like donathon for the biking. Yeah. 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 So I don't. I know that in Canada you don't have to have insurance for a bike. Uh, but you also don't usually have to have ownership papers on you for a bike to prove that you own the bike. Like here you do, because the police might ask you for them. Just to try and prevent like bike theft, you know? Uh and then yeah, the insurance is like mainly I think for accidents. Because when you think about it, there's a lot of people in Tokyo. so, so you know, it's bound to happen. But at least it keeps everyone safe. I mean, yeah, I think that's the goal, right? The goal is that everyone can like live peacefully and harmoniously together because they know that they're safe. hmm hmm Bro, I learned it's illegal to have someone sit in the back of a bike there. Uh, I don't know. I know that there are like bikes with spots for like babies and stuff. So like there are multiple person seater bikes that are built for that. But yeah, I've never seen people like two-man a normal bike here. And then also, it is illegal, I'm pretty sure, to drink and bike. So if you have had alcohol, you can't bike. Let me check. So yeah, there's zero. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. So anything above 0.03 ish blood alcohol level when driving is an issue. And then when biking, my model might go a little crazy because I'm hitting some of the letters. So yeah, it still falls under the zero tolerance policy. Yeah. Sag, no anime moments allowed. I mean, that's probably why they show up in anime, right, Carney? Is because they're not actually like allowed in normal life, and so like in that way they're able to fantasize about things that they probably thought would be really cute or really cool to do. And like, I don't know. Bear in mind, I live in a really big city, right? So I don't know if people in other places or areas do things differently, right? Because they might. It's always possible. Not everywhere has to be like here. Oh yeah, gotta go to the countryside? Yeah. Yeah. Just find an old abandoned road and then you do you, you know? Who knows? Nobody would know. How would they know? Oh. Ad break ends in a minute 25, a minute 23. Do, do, do. Choo, 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 choo. But there are some really beautiful places in the countryside in Japan. A demon will come get me. You never know. You never know, Carney. Turbo Granny? That's the demon that you're scared of? Turbo Granny? That's very specific, Carney. That's extremely specific. I think that you've had this fear for a long time. Turbo Granny fear. All the grannies I've met here are pretty nice. They're super nice. They tell me I can sit on the bus. Even though, like, I'm getting off at the next stop. And so I sit because, like, they've told me to sit. But at the same time, I'm like, but I'm getting off at the next stop at this point. So, like, But no, when a nice old lady says, oh, sit, you sit. Yes, yes. They are the rules. But I can't say personally that I have ever had a fear of Turbo Granny. I don't know what that means. I don't know if she's like riding a turbo or like if she is just really fast. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Yes, yes. It's also really funny because like Japan, like Japanese like mythology has a bunch of like oni and yokai and like demons. And so I'm trying to think of one that would be Turbo Granny. And I'm like blanking. So blanking. I can't think of the one that would be Turbo Granny. I don't know. I just hear lots of rumors and stories online about Turbo Granny. What? Carney, I have never heard of Turbo Granny before you just said it in my chat. I also read and listen to a lot of drama online. She's super popular nowadays? What? Literally and Dan. Ah, okay. So like it's a character? Interesting. Maybe they have like a name for Turbo Granny in there. And then I would know. Who knows? Je ne sais pas. Je ne suis pas Jacob. I don't know why Jacob would know either. Well, she existed before the anime. Yes, but maybe they would have like a more specific name than Turbo Granny, from which I could figure out what they're talking about. Jenny Seppa. If I look this up, Carney, and something weird comes up, I will be very upset. All it showed was me all it showed me was Blackpink Jenny. Okay, I am Googling Turbo Granny now, Carney. There is no going back. Oh, okay. So she is a yokai. Ah, Turbo Botch, huh? Okay. Which is Granny, true. Huh. So she is a character, though, Carney. Like, she's a... She takes balls? Okay. I didn't need to know that. Okay, we're not reading any more about Turbo Granny Carney. I'm repeating what you're saying. Yes, you're gotta hide your balls, you know? Definitely something I personally have to worry about. No, it's not. Thankfully, I don't have those. It's not a my issue. Big stretch. Big stretch. I also didn't see why she takes balls, so maybe that has to do with it too. Who knows? I closed the page. Okay, now we're back after our big stretch. But yeah, we're just chilling. And I posted in the live. I pinged everyone so Boreal can't complain. There can be 0 Boreal complaints. Mm-hmm. Mm. Pa pa pa. Thinking. Ooh, sleepy. But I just woke up, so I can't go to sleep. I think she just hates men. Yeah, they're so late. I wanted to see them bully Vi. you wanted to see like what Boreal, Juan, Weeb show up. No, they have jobs, you know. They're sleeping. They're old. They're burnt out. Hmm. They're not young and vibrant anymore. They're gonna like curse at me for that. And be like, "Who's old? Who's old? Ha ha." So yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, they're unks now. True, true. I'll call them that now. I'll be like, "Hello, unks." That'll definitely go well for me. Oh, big yawn. So many big yawns today. Cause yeah, I was also going to stream on the before I went away, but I was icky sicky. Icky sicky. And then I got better, and then I went to Fukuoka, and then I rested for a few days, and now I'm back. But my voice is not having it today, and I don't know why. I didn't do anything to it yesterday. I didn't do anything. They'll call you Anti-Vi? Okay, they can call me Anti-Vi. I'll live with that. I can live with that. As an only child, I won't have children calling me Anti-Vi. So, if other people want to call me that, it's cool. We're chill. I don't know why people weren't down for the daddy Vi, but if they want to call me Auntie Vi, we're chill. We're good. They can do that. Even though I was hoping for the daddy Vi thing to pop off. Admittedly, you know, I thought it was funny. I thought it was so funny, but they didn't think it was funny, and it's like, why? Why don't you think I'm funny? It's not. They don't they. Daddy, if I was a future, I could pull it off, Carney. I could. It was gonna be so cool in my head, okay? It was gonna be so fun. Because, you know, they're always like wanting mommy vibes, and I'm not mommy vibes, you know? And so I was like, I could do daddy vibes. And they were like, no, we don't want daddy vibes. He's like, well, I can't do mommy vibes. So this is an issue. Yeah, now we're on T-By. We can live with this. We can live with that. We'll just call them monks. Yeah. Doesn't give us the ara ara? Yeah. I made it clear that if y'all wanted to add the redeem, it had to hit 300. I set it at a unreasonably high amount. That is our follower goal for this year, because I don't want to do it. But if you put in a shit ton of money for no reason, I would do it, because I would feel bad if I wouldn't do it. But I also don't want you to put in the amount of money, and so I made it unreasonably high so that no one would put in that amount of money. You see, Courtney? It's all logical. It all makes sense. You see, if I put it at 100, they would have just hit it. They would have just done it just for jokes. And it's not funny, because they have to be financially responsible adults, Carney. They have to. They're adults. They have to be financially responsible. And so I don't want them just, you know, dropping 100 subs like, ooh, we're so cool. Now we have an aura aura. No. Be financially responsible. I will make you. With my mind tricks. Yes, Carney, my mind tricks. Yes, yes. All the mind tricks. All the mind tricks. And you see, it worked, Carney, because now we're at like a reasonable, like, for a streamathon, 42 subs so far. And we still have several days that we're going to be streaming. We're gonna have a few more like multiple people game days. And yeah, that's reasonable. That's responsible. You know? It's something people can afford. Hopefully. If I find out any of them couldn't afford that and did like it anyway, I will have a chat with them. We will be having some chats where it will be mummy vibes. Sheesh. But it's not a nice mummy vibe, no. No. Financially irresponsible. Oh, going back to the Valorant lobbies? No, 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 no. We shan't be doing that. We shan't be doing that. It takes up too much space on my computer. It takes up too much space to have the NA Val and the JP Val on my computer. And I need that space for Minecraft. For my froggies. So, I need the space. I guess I can put just chatting. Because we are just chatting. Ooh, big yawn. La 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 la. Let's see. We still have some time before I have to go. So we can still chat and hang out for a little bit. And then I have to go. And I'm gonna have some yummy soup. Which will maybe help my throat. I don't know why it keeps cracking like that. I'm not sick. I am not sick. So why is it doing that? I don't know. And then I will come back. And then I have to record something for Vibe. And then I'm done for the day. Oh yeah, they had an update for Unreal Engine 5. I don't know what that is. Is it a game? I don't know. I feel like Carnegie's just saying things to have things to chat about now, which is pretty helpful, which is nice and sweet and confusing. Valorant update? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, no, we don't have to do that because we don't have it on our computer. It runs on that now. Ooh, interesting. Yes, no, we don't have it on our computer because it takes up too much space. Too much space. And we need it for our froggies. Oh, the froggies. Always the froggies. The froggies come first. Always. Ooh, big yawn. Sheesh. How am I gonna see if I mold? I literally mold in every single game. I mold in Repo. I mold in Party Animals. I mold in Minecraft. We can make it happen, Carney. We can make it happen. Although, like, it does happen to like an extreme in Val. You are correct. It is more common in Val. No, I haven't played Peak yet. Bo did mention trying to get a lobby together to play Peak. And I said, I don't have it. And then I watched other people play it, and I'm like, oh, I would meld at that game. You are correct. I would. I would go crazy, Carney. Well, because the way they like said it was like that jumping game, you know? Like where you have to use the hammer and like jump your way up. But it's kind of not like that. But it kind of is. And so it's like getting over it. Yeah. But chained together. I thought in Getting Over It you are chained together, and in Peak you're not. Like, from what I've seen. Yeah. But maybe you are? I don't know. Did you know? Je ne sais pas. Choo-choo-choo. Yes, yes. But no, I would be down to play Peak with the squad. I would. If I have enough space. Ooh. So many big yawns today. Sheesh. We're just yawning. Someday we'll be able to put together a compilation of all the yawns. Then we can put it on YouTube and make all the big monies. We can go viral. Just joking. Go back to bed? I can't. I have to meet a coworker for lunch to discuss work things, even though I'm on holidays. But that's okay. It's good to go outside of my apartment sometimes. Oh, it's weekdays? What? Yeah. Touch grass? I'm so confused, Carney. Yeah, so Tuesday is a weekday. And it is daytime. Loki forgot it wasn't the weekend. Okay. Yeah, that happens. I also forget sometimes that it's not the weekend anymore. That does happen. Yes. But yes, it is Tuesday. Like half asleep. Yes, that is the vibe, you know? I'm half asleep. Everybody who's watching me is probably half asleep. We're just all half asleep together, you know? And that is the vibe. Just the half asleep squad. I like how all I did was like adjust like my mic and my model just like boop just like moved and I'm like, okay. You don't usually do that, but okay. Choo choo choo. So I put a kitty on my head. Just for fun. Tracking is crazy, yeah. It is. More big yawns. Sheesh. But yes, I will go soon. Because this is just a short stream for today, and then I have to figure out when I'm going to stream again. And hopefully I can get some of the homies together to play some games. And it will be fun times. So, yeah, in the Discord, post game suggestions. Games that you want to see on stream. Yes, in the Discord. In the Discord. So many yawns. Sheesh. It's crazy. Even single player? Sure. It might not be during the streamathon, but I will take them into consideration for after. You know? It's always fun to try new games. It's open to suggestion, yeah. Go for it. Choo. Let's see. Ba ba ba. Doo. Wow, so many people are streaming right now. I'm on at a popular time. I'm looking for the homies. Okay, but the homies aren't on. But I guess a lot of people are on from other places. Interesting. But the homies, all the homies are asleep, huh? They're asleep! I mean, I like cozy games. I do like cozy games, Carney. I do. I love cozy games. Cozy games are so fun and they're so cute and they're so comfy. And I do like comfy cozy vibes. I do. I'm a comfy cozy girl. Girl. I am. Let's see. Jojo. Oh, my voice is so rough right now. Everyone's gone? What do you mean? What do you mean everyone's gone? Like the viewers? Or like the homies? Yeah, the homies are probably asleep. They're probably sleeping. Be Monday for them, so they have work tomorrow. They have work. Choo. So they busy. They busy. Although I will say, Jaku did stop by. So Jaku did stop by. That is true. Jaku's one of the real ones. One of the real homies. Jaku no Dachi. Same with Carney. But now I can be like, Bo, I pinged the thingy and you did not drop it. He'll be like, oh, I was asleep. And I'll be like, oh, so you're old. That is exactly how that conversation will go. Exactly. It's just true. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I'm in a goofy mood now. I don't know why. I don't know. This is just like goofy vibe. It's goofy half asleep vibe. It's like goofy goober vibe. Where's my goob vibes? Goofy girl. Yeah, goofy girl vibes. Yep. Oh, my model is interesting. There we go. There we go. Now we're awake. Vacation vibes, yeah. Vacation. Woo! No, my eyes aren't closed, model. They're not. You're gonna convince everyone I'm sleeping on stream. But I'm very clearly still talking. Although we will have to go soon. We will, because we have to get ready. We have to, actually wake up. Then we have to physically have to go to the place for the time and eat the soup. Sleep talking? I don't. Fun by fact, I don't sleep talk. Interesting. Sleep talking to the train station? That would be pretty funny. Everybody would be very confused and concerned and upset. And I wouldn't do it ever. Because I would feel so bad. But I'm like I imagine like people who have done that before haven't done it intentionally, right? So it's not like not something they mean to do. Ooh, another big yawn. Sheesh. Yep. So, hi Sylvia. Hi, hi. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. How are you? How are you, Sylvia? Hmm. Hi, hi. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm sorry. No, no, no. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I haven't been streaming very often, and I'm in like a different time zone now because I live in Japan. Also, there's an ad starting in 1 minute, just so that everybody knows. But yeah. So a lot of things have changed. So no, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. It's okay. It's okay. But I'm glad you're here. Yeah, it's also 4 a.m. Yeah. See, so like the time change, it's really important. It makes a significant difference. Because usually I'm not up at 4 a.m. either. Yeah. Mhm. But like, if I start streaming here around 10:30, it's usually around 9:30 ish for my friends in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Yes. So only awake because it's too hot to sleep. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. I hate when that happens. Yeah. Luckily, like, AC saves my life. It does. Mm-hmm. How are you doing, lovely? I am doing good. I'm doing good. We are nearing the end of the stream, unfortunately, because I do have to go for lunch with someone. But yeah, I'm doing good. It's really hot here, as normal in summertime in Tokyo. But yeah, I have my AC. AC is a lifesaver here. It also helps protect my apartment from the humidity, which would cause mold. So it's like a double win. Or like a triple win. I don't know. But no, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. My voice is cracking occasionally, which is really strange. Like it like fades in and out. And it's like I'm not sick, so I don't know why you're doing this to me today, voice. But we've been working through it. AC sounds glorious. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. It's like one of the indoor units. Yeah. I love it. I wish I had one of these in Canada, but I don't. So I just have to use fans in Canada. Mhm. But how are you? How are you, Sylvia? It's been a long time. It's been so long. How are you? What is new with you? Mhm. Jo. Let's see. I'm okay. Been chillin'. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it is 4 a.m. I feel like that's fair. Graduated college. Oh, congrats! Congratulations! This is your big accomplishment. It's not easy. Congrats. Mhm. Mhm. Does that mean like you're on the job hunt or you're just chilling for now? Because it's nice, to take a break sometimes before you do the job hunt. But some people already have jobs before they graduate, so like they don't have to do the job hunting part. Like everybody does it differently. Like for me, I graduated in fall, so I already had a job. Yeah, trying to get a job. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. It's really rough out there right now, especially. Not the job. Yes, the terrifying, fear-inspiring job market. Oh, the job market. But yeah, I hope that you find one. I hope that you find one that has a good work environment, that pays you fairly, and that gives you lots of vacation. Yes, yes. All the important things. And has good benefits. Good benefits is also important. I do have to remember that. It is part of your total compensation package, after all. Yeah. Because, yeah, there are a lot of shitty jobs out there, but I hope that you get a good one. I do. To be honest, all I want is to work with my hands and not have to talk to people. That's fair. That's totally fair. And there are probably a lot of different types of jobs where you can do that. At least, like, minimally talk to people, Like, maybe you have to, like, talk to someone for, like, a moment, and then that's all you have to do for the day. Ah, social anxiety goes rare. Yeah. I feel you, I feel you. Yeah, I also have social anxiety, so I get it. And like it's so exhausting. So it makes you feel like you're so exhausted you can't like finish your work, and that makes you more anxious because you want to finish your work, you have to finish your work. And like, I don't know. It piles on, it like snowballs, and then you have a huge snowball. And all just because Larry wanted to ask you about like what you did on the weekend or something. It's like, bro, that's not work related. If it was at least work related, I would understand. Would at least understand. hmm hmm I mean, yeah, I'm probably not one to give you advice on like jobs where you don't have to talk to people because I work as a teacher, so I have to talk a lot, and I have to listen to people talk a lot. So yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think that if like it depends. It really depends on your anxiety and like everything else in your life. So, mm. But based on what you've said, maybe like yeah, being a high school teacher might not be the vibe for you because you have to talk to a lot of people, and you also have to constantly remember that like some of the people you're talking to are like children, and so you have to adjust everything that you say because they children. You can't like it doesn't logically make sense to be angry about a lot of things because like they're just learning. They're just babies. They're not babies. They're teenagers, but yeah. A lot of chatting, a lot of talking. hmm Children are easier to talk to. I mean, sometimes, but Baron, like, I think children can also be harder to talk to in some cases because you have to moderate what you say to the point where sometimes meaning is lost because you have to moderate to whatever level of understanding that child has, right? Like, you can't purposely use a ton of words that they don't know. Like, you can say it originally to see if they know them, but like, I don't know. I find it difficult to talk to really young kids, but which is why I don't teach elementary school. hmm But also, like, my experiences with people who have already started learning the basics of language, and so like I focus a lot more on like conversational English and stuff. So it just makes sense to teach like older students. See, now I'm like going on a tangent. When the original point was, I hope you get a job that you like and where you feel safe. That's originally all I was trying to say. But these things happen. I volunteer for Scouts, so I get to teach children practical life skills. Aw, that's super sweet. That's super sweet and really helpful, Practical life skills are very important, and there are quite a few of them that don't really get taught in. Or some of them will get taught, but they're not actually like within the curriculum of education, Like, it's very practical to know a lot of safety information that you can learn in Scouts, but it's not in the curriculum at school. And so if teachers teach it, it's just individual teachers teaching it because they know it. It's not all teachers teaching it. Does that, yeah, sorry. Work with ages 6 through 14. Ah, okay, nice. Nice. Mm-hmm. That's good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think, how do I explain this? I think what I find really cool about people who like volunteer and help with Scouts is that they're willing to demonstrate how to do a lot of the stuff, if that makes sense. Whereas, like, because of timing and because of how much you have to teach at like school, sometimes you don't get to demonstrate the practical aspects of all of the stuff that you're teaching students, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think that's really cool. I think that's really sweet and really useful. Yes. I am now shutting the tangent part of my brain off because, like, it will just keep going, but the thought has finished. So it's like, brain, please stop. Please cease and desist. Special courses? Hmm? I mean, I think that. So in Canada, a lot of the special types of courses that we have are school dependent. So each school has different courses. So like my friend's school had like a course where you could play games and do fun stuff off campus. So a lot of them went to like pool halls and stuff. Special forces. Love in Deep Space is releasing baby bonnets. What? I am so confused. I am so confused. That's That's like two very different. Huh? How did you get from one thought to the other? Unless I misunderstood what you meant by special courses. Oh yeah, my mind is somewhere else. I'm on Twitter. ADHD. Yeah. I mean, I can get like the special courses, special forces. It's just the love and deep space threw me, and I was like, what? Brain is now distracted, confused. But the Twitter makes sense. I love having ADHD so much. Or like little. I love confusing people, so it all works out. Okay, Cardi. I'm glad to know that you enjoy confusing people and that you have confused me and therefore you are happy. That's good, that's good. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Oh, I think. Mm, I think that it's like, I love having ADHD so. Like, you know how you can just like end the sentence with like, so. Like, yeah, okay, I see, I see. Me and my friends just yap and we go through 8 different conversations in like 2 minutes. That's terrifying. That's so many conversations. But also fun because like you and your friend are spending time together. Didn't mean to send halfway through. Totally fine, totally fine. Oh, I see, I see. I get it. Okay, okay. Now I understand. Yep, 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 yep. I mean, that's all I do when I stream. I just yap on and on about different topics for like an hour or two, you know? That's all I do. So I feel you. hmm And I guess like when I have conversations with my friends, like we get through a couple topics, but like not in 2 minutes. Like I, how do I explain this? Basically, because my anxiety, I have to think everything through. I have to think like everything through about what I'm saying, or I feel anxious about it. And so I just take a lot of time when I talk. Good. Your voice is adorable. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you. Thank you. Jojo. I don't know. Oh, thank you. I don't think so, but thank you. You know? It's like one of those things where it's like, I want to accept a compliment. I do, I do. Hydrate. Okay, 1 second. My model may freak out a little bit. My water, but that is okay. That happens. All the wawas. All the waters. How else am I gonna fall asleep? I don't know, Crane. I'm not one of the people who can fall asleep while listening to things, so that is a whole nother world that I don't understand. Like my friends who like have to have the TV on when they fall asleep, they terrify me. I'm like, how do you know when a burglar has entered your room? You cannot hear the burglar. Sheesh. The anxiety is real when it comes to sleeping habits. How else? I don't know. There's podcasts. You can listen to a podcast. What else? You could listen to a thunderstorm. I fall asleep listening to my friend's stream. Oh, that's so sweet. There is no Vibe podcast. Yeah, yeah. There's no Vibe podcast. Vi has 0 podcasts. True, true. Like you would have to listen to someone else's podcast, Carney. Although I guess if you really wanted to listen to me when I'm not live, you could listen to my old YouTube videos. But then you're gonna run into Valorant Vi, and Valorant Vi he molds a lot. By yapping for 10 hours. You know, Carney, someday I will make a very long yapping video. And I will put it on YouTube and we will see, Carney. We will see if people like the yapping, okay? We will test your theory. She's very confused because she's screaming and chaotic, but I use that to sleep. Huh. That is confusing. By ASMR to sleep. Oh, ASMR will be good too. I haven't done ASMR, so I don't know. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Mhm. Mhm. But I guess it would have to be like chill yapping, you know? And that way people could sleep. I want to chill yapping. I'd have to come up with so many topics. I would run out of things to say. And so I would just have to like awkwardly find ways to fill the gaps. That would be good. That would be pretty funny. That would be solid. It's always good as like a streamer to like push your own social boundaries sometimes, you know? Because I mean, I have done like a 24-hour stream, and I have done like subathons where I've done like 12-hour streams. So like they do exist. Like they do exist. I think the 24-hour stream was when I was still exclusively streaming on YouTube, honestly. Yeah. Oh, the subathon? Yeah, my past subathon. Right now I'm just doing a streamathon, Carney. There is no timer, Carney. You guys will not be able to get me to put a timer on this. I'm going to keep streaming and hanging out with you guys regardless of how many subs there are. And there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. I'm gonna keep hanging out. I'm on vacation. You can't stop me. Mhm. But like also there's no real point in making it a subathon card because like I have only like specific amounts of time where I can stream even though I'm on vacation, you know? And so once the timer hits past a certain point, I wouldn't be able to like do it. So like it can't be a subathon either. Like I thought all of this through before I did it. And also, yeah, people were like reckless. People were like spending too much money on me, and it was, I cried, Courtney. Last subathon, I cried on stream. It was intense. It was emotionally intense, and I decided I just wanted a chill streamathon where I hung out with people who said I'd stop you giving me more. Yeah. So, I will be streaming. Cause yeah, it's streamathon day 4. I was aiming for 10 ish, maybe at least within August. So maybe not tomorrow, but Thursday, maybe on the weekend, and then the weekend after that, the type of thing. Yeah. Grabby hands for please. Yeah, we'll be here. Maybe at some different times, but I'm not sure. It depends. It depends. Because I'm gonna try and put together some games with friendos, you know? And so I have to be considerate of the time zones that they are in. Yes, yes? See, and it's funny because ooh makes such a cute face. You know, it's such a cute face. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I forgot what I was talking about. Streamathon, right? Okay. What was I thinking about the Streamathon? Right, so about 10 days. Yes, yes. Yeah, so I gotta figure out. Well, I'll know more after I go to lunch with my coworker, because I'll know what updates they have about the drama that was going on at our workplace. And so I'll know how much time I can dedicate to streaming outside of just on the weekends. You see? Yeah. So all the plans are in the motion. Oh, whoa. all the emoticons. All the emoticons. Mm-hmm. All the little emoticons. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's almost 12:30 for me. So I have to go soon. Because, yes, I do have to take the train, Carney. Okay? I don't drive in Tokyo. I mean, think of it this way. If I refuse to drive in Toronto, then why on earth would I drive in Tokyo where I don't even have to drive? There is zero reason that you have to drive. Well, I mean, there are probably reasons why people would have to drive in Tokyo. There's zero reasons why I have to drive in Tokyo. I can just take the bus and the train, and I'm perfectly happy that I don't have to drive because I hate driving. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't see how people find it relaxing. I don't. It drives me nuts. It's so stressful. People are stressful. Oh, it's so frustrating. Driving in a big city seems horrible to me. I mean, honestly, from what I've seen, people in Tokyo are pretty good. Like, they're very good drivers, hopefully. From what I've seen. And they give people space and they're polite. But, yeah, it's so stressful, right? And so I don't drive in really big cities. I refuse. Tried it once in London and it's horrible. Yeah, see, Sylvia gets it. It just seems like a nightmare, you know? It's just there's so many people and you have to trust that they know how to drive properly and that they'll follow the rules, and a lot of the times they don't. They do things differently. And yeah, the subway and train exists, you know? Like in Toronto, they have the subway, which is I guess the tube, but we just call it the subway. The TTC, which also includes the bus lines. And then yeah, in Tokyo there are so many trains. You can go anywhere, you can go everywhere. You can take the bus, and the bus is, in my opinion, more reliable here than it is in Canada. You know, in Canada you might be waiting outside for like half an hour. The bus you were waiting for doesn't come. And then maybe the next bus won't come either. You don't know. But here, they'll come. They might be late. They might be like delayed by like 10 or so minutes sometimes, but they'll show up, which is important. hmm Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can find you someone to listen to. Unless you have people you want to go watch already, in which case I don't have to raid. But I can raid. It is something I am capable of. I just have to find who, you know? It's just to who? None of the homies are on. None of my homies are on right now. In London, people have to get out of the way for ambulances, but they'll follow them as an easy way out of traffic. Ooh, yeah. So here in Tokyo, when I have seen ambulances, everybody pulls over and nobody cuts each other off after the ambulance. Like, they're very safe about it. And in Canada, usually they won't cut you off because they know you have to come back into your lane. Like, they know that you have to return to where you were before and that you pulled over. So they understand that. So, like, I don't know. But I could see some people in Toronto trying to, like, cut people off like that. Like, I could see it. Which is precisely why I wouldn't want to drive there, you know? I hate that, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I also don't like when people like use things that you have to do for safety reasons for like to cut the line and stuff. It's like, bro, what if there's like a fire truck following? Like, you're gonna have to get back over anyway, and then you're just gonna not have room because everyone else is already pulled over. Sheesh. You gotta think ahead. His personal complaints about driving. Meanwhile, I have not driven in like over a year because I've been living here, so I haven't had to. And it's pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's one of the things I'm not looking forward to is going back to Canada where you have to drive. Like, it's a fact of life that you have to be able to, like, pretty much to get anywhere. Like, to go grocery shopping, to work, to do everything we drive. Like, we rely on it for our everyday life. And so, I don't, I'm not looking forward to going back to that. Okay, so if anybody has someone they would like to recommend reading, I am open to recommendations. If nobody has anybody, then we'll just chat for a little bit more and I'll end. Because I do have to get ready to go for my soup. My pho. My soup. My pho. My noodles. My yummy yummies. So, I do. Because it is almost 12:30. And then I do have to like make sure I have enough time for the train. This person called by Central VT make her stream longer. I did stream longer on other days. I did. I just didn't. It's just a shorter stream today. I mean, I could try and raid myself, but I don't think it would work. Mhm. I don't think it would work. Also, for the redeems that were earned last week, I will add them tomorrow to the stream, including the one for 42 subscribers. And so we will have the new redeems up and running for the next stream. We will. And so that includes the bouncy frog, the colorful cat ears, and stuff like that. Yeah, they'll be available for the redeems. Okay. I think that's all that I wanted to chat about. I went to the Frog Temple, I had fun. I've chatted with some friendos. Ooh, another big yawn. Sheesh. Sheesh, I really I need to wake up. I need to wake up. And yeah, we've been chilling for almost 2 hours. I definitely need to go to sleep. I can hear my dad getting up for work. Yeah, that would do it. You gotta get to sleep before they leave, you know. Stretch. But I hope that you have a good sleep. I do, I do. I hope that you have a really good sleep, Sylvia. My brain went blank for a moment. Okay. Adjusting my sitting position. Sorry. My brain was like, oh, sleep, you say. We should go back to sleep. We could go back to sleep. And then it's like, no, brain. We are waking up. We are doing the opposite. We're doing the opposite. I need to get up in 1.5 hours to walk the puppers before it gets too hot. Ooh, okay, I see, I see. Yeah. Yeah. But you can always like it's like a short nap, you know? It's like a 1.5 hour short nap. And then you can go back to sleep when you come home. You can go back to sleep. So you do that way you get all the sleeps. Because the sleep is important. Power nap, yeah. Power napping. Power napping. Yeah. All the power napping. Okay. So it is about time that I end the stream. So I will go and get ready for my lunch and my soup, which I'm looking forward to, you know? And then I will see you guys soon. Yes. I think Thursday. I think Thursday. And that yeah, Thursday and then I'll figure oh my model just went tiny mode. I don't know why. And then I'll see about the weekend. Yeah. Yeah. It's been nice to chat with you too. It's been nice. Yes, yes. It's been lovely to talk to you too. Yes, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I do, I do. Okay. I will see you next time. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Oh, I was starting. Here, we'll put this one on instead. Yeah, Baksoon. Yeah, as in like a different day. Okay. Bye.